towards becoming a high-value woman.
It says, influencer Sadia Khan, if we were to book a session.
I appreciate your accepting skills. And these text messages are great.
You did not say that.
I sure did. Now,
These guys are. If she's neither a wife nor a partner to someone, she's got to be partaking somehow in the sexual market. Who would that man be? All evidence show that
Go home to be psychoanalyzed by psychology.
today's reaction, it's gonna be wild. This is a story nobody anticipated. Too many perspectives, too many contexts to it. It's about a lady, a popular lady, a psychologist, allegedly, who in her quest for fame, in her quest for financial success, it's going viral. Let's get to it.
Towards becoming a high-value woman, and this is genuinely so important. It's self-awareness. Now,
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
only one thing that all women want.
What are you going to do about it? I'll suck your dick if you have an attitude, and I can do it today if I want to.
Go
And
on.
I can do it on your wedding.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
The third step towards becoming a high-value woman, and this is genuinely so important. It's self-awareness. Now,
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
only one thing that all women want.
What are you going to do about it? I'll
Okay, she's going viral for the wrong reasons. But there are too many perspectives to this. And I'll be playing some clips. In the meantime, women like Sadia Khan, very popular. Too many names in history where you find a woman who, for some reason, wants to align with the male folks. She finds an opportunity amongst men. Not to put her down, I think the popular word in today's era is the pygmy. So pygmies, if I may, are quite popular nowadays. The feign being traditional. However, they are quote unquote motivated by capitalism, and at best, they're seeking high value men. At the core of what motivates them is resource, relevance, attention, and clout. In the meantime, I'll be going through our website. Oh, yeah, that's what we're talking about. Let's get busy. So she's predominantly based in the UK. That's interesting. All right. And if we were to book a session, oh boy, our booking page is down. The one-on-one $6,000 is down. She's under fire, obviously, very much under fire. So let's try this one. Book a private session. Now here's the take. If you click on the book on one-on-one session, it goes down. And if you go to click a session where it's remote, you get to get a voice call with Sadia one-to-one or couples, okay, video call. So she no longer books one-on-one sessions. Everything is online, excusably. Let's go through her bio. Sadia is a relationship coach who has dedicated a social presence to helping individuals and couples navigate the complexities of modern relationships. A passion for helping people build fulfilling and lasting connections has guided her on this meaningful journey. So here it says, Sadia holds a BSc in psychology, Masters in Education and Developmental Psychology, Qualified Teacher Status, Diplomas in Psychotherapy, Advanced CBT, Psychoanalysis, and Inner Child Healing. Her academic training and extensive practical experience allow her to offer well-rounded and evidence-based guidance. Masters in Education and Developmental Psychology. That's interesting.
the chance to interview her, and what you need to know is that she's a pathological liar. I already knew this lady was a fraud from my deep research. Here are the facts. Fact number one, is she a psychologist? Absolutely not. She's not licensed anywhere, has not been. Fact number two, she lies about her education. I went to her LinkedIn, she's got things noted, she's mentioned them to me personally. But after I did some digging, I found out that this girl has a bunch of Photoshop degrees that she just carries around and posts places online.
Remember, we just read something on our website, and this is the certificate here, alleged certificate to prove that she's got the advanced CBT diploma. My concern is mostly on the masters, because I don't care about if you've got a BSc, every other thing below that doesn't really matter. So masters is above the BSc. That's why I'm interested in it. Anyway, quick one. If you're just watching and you're enjoying what you see, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments. Let's proceed.
Fact number three, she claims that a lot of this stuff was doctored in regards to her being a side chick, the screenshots of the text messages.
There's a screenshot's completely fake.
What are you going to do about it? I'll suck your dick if you have an attitude.
What I can tell you is that I happen to have access to some screenshots that are not public. And when I showed her, she looked a little distraught.
So these screenshots are not everywhere, from my understanding. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on there. And who's that from? And I just don't know how to make it go away. Is there a way that we can avoid talking about the screenshots altogether? Because that's the number that
Wow.
you get when you-
That's interesting.
And when I showed her, she looked a little distraught. She was a
Yeah,
little
I can see that.
scared. And I said, you have nothing to be scared about. I appreciate your sucking skills. And these text messages are great.
You did not say that.
I sure did. Now,
These guys are funny.
fact number 4, despite claiming to be a psychologist, she does go and harass people and flames them in the most disgusting way. The way I set up this interview is first, I just get her to lay out her facts. I didn't accuse her of nothing. I didn't say anything. I'm like, a lot of people say some of these degrees are fake. Tell me. I know some of her facts are not true, but I wanted her to be able to say it so that if I confront them afterwards, they'd be like, well, this is what you just said 5 minutes ago. Can you explain this?
Thank you
That's
for taking the
deep.
time to speak. I can't actually say anything because unfortunately in Dubai, they're so strict with everything. If you say anything, just I'm going to send you the PowerPoint so you can understand.
PowerPoint?
And because it's like not properly. But so just allegation by allegation, just so you...
So
What?
The
She
voice
made a
message
PowerPoint.
was like, is it fake? It's not you. It's AI generated. I don't know.
So now we move on to the cheater infidelity allegations. The one where she's a side piece. Who else has a side chick on this level? Gives them no stress. Told you I'm such a side chick. Wow.
No. No.
This is
What are
wild.
you going to do about it? I'll suck it if you have an attitude, and I can do it today if I want to.
Go on.
And I can do it on your wedding day and your
Alright.
birthday.
Okay, well,
and the
we'll
days
see.
After.
Okay.
I've been in situations where he's been with you in a social setting. He'll call me after.
And then I ask her specifically about the voice message where she talks about sucking dick very
boy.
aggressively.
Screenshots and everything, we've actually traced it from Dubai police. They were able to give us the names. I worked with a particular person in 2021. I was in a relationship, but he was really, really into me. He used to always call me, always be like this. He was in a relationship as well. He was like a bit obsessed with me or whatever. But he wasn't in one relationship. He was in like 5, 6 different girls. He's a player like in Dubai, successful, those kind of people. And one girl called me and she was just like, oh, by the way, are you talking to this person? And I was just like, what are you talking about? No, I do not talk to him. And who are you to call me? And ask him, like, talk the whole, no, I don't have a memory of this conconversation. I only did it when I started digging.
So she doesn't have a memory of this conversation.
But let me tell you more about it.
And mind you, this happened in 2021.
I mean, I got it.
This in my nature. If I wanted to, I could suck his dick on your wedding day. If I wanted to, I could have your man. He's called me when he's in social situations saying, oh, you're so boring without you, blah, blah, this, that, and the other. So I was saying if I wanted to, I could do all of this. And
But so just to be clear, in 2021, you didn't have a relationship with this person. You guys weren't.
Never had a relationship with this
Okay,
person.
that's interesting.
Now, I had screenshots, but I needed to tie it to her. The screenshots I had a specific
guy.
phone number on them. We
These
didn't know who that
guys
phone
are
number
mean.
belonged to. The person who sent them in saying, "Oh, she was my fiance," she claims it belonged to Sadia, but we didn't have proof. So watch this next part.
Also, just to confirm, I was given like 2 different numbers. I have one here. I don't know which one might be yours or maybe like the assistant that says 9749.
Okay.
Is that wrong?
3719?
Yeah.
That is correct.
She confirms it. Okay.
Do you see the way she said the last digits? Why is that important? That means she has the number in front of her. I didn't say last number. She fit.
yeah,
How
yeah.
would you know that number?
She knew the
That's
number.
a number you use
She definitely
often.
knew the
she
number.
didn't say one
Yep.
number. She said 3, 4 different last numbers.
Yeah.
That means she fucks with that number a lot. That's the fucking number that was sending all them texts claiming to be Sadia.
Woo! She has been made. And the evidence shows that she knows about the number. She knows who she's texting back and forth. So she cannot deny being a partaker in that conversation. So all the allegations, she's admitting to it inadvertently. That is not why I'm making this video. You see, brace yourself.
Somebody wanted to go through a divorce with an attorney? Come on, man. You think somebody wants to go home and be psychoanalyzed by a psychology? And the other two, the blue collar ones, oh my God, cops and military women. Why? Because the assumption is, one, you got an extreme high body count because you've been getting it in the backseat of that squad car or on deployment. Look, man, the stories about
God bless his soul, man. I miss this man. God bless your soul. But I want you to listen to what he said. I'll play it backwards again. I'll take it back.
Bohemians. Why? Because they all tend to have the same positions.
Listen.
Nail techs, hairstylists, and massage therapists.
Good. Lock in.
So let's run down that list again. College women. You're a psychology chick. You're going to law school. You're gonna be single.
So you heard it. You heard it. Psychology chick, law school chick. You're going to be single. Why is that so? Why is it so? Before I continue this clip, I want to show you something. An adult female or woman in 2025 and beyond, and even in the past, could either fall in these three categories. She could either be a wife, she could either be a girlfriend, or she could be in the streets. I'll say it again. Wife, girlfriend, in the streets. The outliers are the nuns, the dedicated ones to religion. Now, if a woman is not a wife, she's either in the streets or she's someone's girlfriend. She's just dating. If she's just dating, she's neither a wife or in the streets. Some date and could be in the streets. And some are married and could be in the streets or dating. So the circle, these three circles, most women resonate in. Now ask yourself, Sadia Khan, is she married? No. Does she have a boyfriend that we can identify? Where else is she left? I'll wait. You see, these allegations on this lady, I don't think it's necessary. We're just giving her more attention, more relevance, because she knows and we know that if she's neither a wife nor a partner to someone, she's got to be partaking somehow in the sexual market, and that's in the streets. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. She's got to be getting the punani, getting the biological integration somehow, and there's got to be a man. Who would that man be?
Be psychoanalyzed by a psychology.
There you have it. You don't want to go home be psychoanalyzed by a psychologist, let alone pathological, lying psychologist. Avoid them. That's what the Godfather said. I didn't say them. We're seeing why. We've already understood and run through why we should avoid them. In addition to that, we've already established she's neither a wife and by her own admission, not dating anyone, at least not that man. But for some reason, there's evidence that shows she's messing with him. So by her own admission, she's telling us that she belongs to the streets. That's where she belongs. That's where she is. And she's been showing it. How do I know that? Let's run more clips.
Story on her the other day because she edits her videos and I thought it was very funny. I criticized her in the video because it was very obvious that she puts waist filters on any video where her full body is shown. Yep. And in a lot of her videos she's talking about how much self-confidence she lost her goddamn mind. It's now been about 48 hours and she has spent the last 2 days accusing my followers of being animal porn addicts, being cheaters, being prostitutes, and everything in between. But today she started a new trend. These are videos that my followers sent me. This person left a comment on her page, and she tried to call them via audio 4 or 5 times. And then when they wouldn't pick up, she left the threatening message that you'll see scroll by here.
Wow.
Pick up, bitch, or I'm gonna post your address online. And here's another one from another one of my following. Pick up, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Pick up.
What is wrong with
Calling
that?
over and over and over and over again. More threats. This is a person that sells one-on-one phone call coaching bullshits for 6,000 GBP, which I understand now is 8,000 USD, on how to be a high-value man. But hey, guys, I can save you the 6,000 GBP. If you want to call for free from Sadia, just leave a troll comment on her page. She'll try.
Oh my days. Oh my days. I like this guy. He's really trolling, but nah, I don't like trolls. Well, he's really got her.
Try to call you over and over and over, free of charge.
Free of charge.
Guys, so this story is getting very bizarre. This is Sadia Khan, the online influencer psychologist that promises she can show you how to attract women, be a better man, and fix your relationship. I did a story on her the other day because she edits her videos and I thought it was very funny. I criticized her in the video because it was very obvious that she puts waist filters on a video where her full body is shown. And in a lot of her videos she's talking about how much self-confidence she has and how she knows what she is, blah, blah.
And this is exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about. You see, a liar, someone who loses it so easily, she's got everything to cover. She's so conscious about her body, her face, her persona, everything is scripted. You can see it ooze from her. She lives for the camera. She lives for the aesthetics. She's smart, I'll give her that. But with the lies, there's a problem. And this is exactly why, I presume, the Godfather himself, God bless his soul, insists that you must avoid them. Avoid them. They end up being side chicks, side pieces, unfortunately. And guess what? Let me show you something. So we've got ChatGPT, the stats of women enrolling in psychology degree. And this is what it says. ChatGPT says, in a UK study, it says roughly about what? 80% are women, right? 4 in every 5 students studying psychology and subjects allied to medicine are women. That's in the UK. Another reputable source notes that around 80% of psychology undergraduates are female. See? And a broader US-centered analysis reported that women comprise about 78% of psychology undergraduates. We'll go again. Looking at trends over time, one study highlights a dramatic shift. In 1971, 51% of psychology bachelor's degrees were awarded to men. By 2022, that number shrunk to 20%, meaning women received about 80% of those degrees. We see a trend beyond the 70s of women going into psychology degrees. We could hypothesize that there's a direct correlation with this affinity for psychology degrees and the problem we see in society, relationships. And here we have a good example, a stereotypical example, Sadia Khan, showing us how the psychology degree lady, who's a pathological liar, by the way. You see, whenever a man resorts to having to pay thousands of dollars or thousands of pounds to learn how to be a man from a woman, he's gone. I don't pity these men. I don't. All evidence show that this lady, she's a hustler. Everything she's done is legal. It's straightforward. Those men perceived value in what she was sharing and what she was doing, without forgetting that all you had to do is just trigger her in the DM and she'll respond. She's got her own shadows that she's battling with. You don't need to pay her $6,000 or £6,000 to get her attention, to listen to her. You don't. And apparently, this man, who she apparently is a side chick to, doesn't need to pay her to be a side chick. Do I feel bad? No. Do I pity these men? No. If you had to resort to a woman teaching you how to be a man, you are in problem. The market is there. We see it play out. The market is there. Everybody wants to be a high-value woman, high-value man, and whoever can show the right aesthetics, say the right buzzwords, package well, gets the attention and gets the money. She's getting her share of the national cake. Global cake. It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Because not only were these men warned in advance.
After he being disenfranchised, then they taught us to demand certain things from him that the enemy has intentionally kept him from getting. So it's just a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. It's a trap. And we are into that because, our attitude be, well, he ain't got nothing. So what? We ain't got nothing either. If the white man pull out from up under us, the only reason we got anything is because they've made more benefits and things available to us. And so it makes us think that we have risen up. We haven't risen up. They have allowed us to rise up so they can keep us separated from him, so it can make him look bad. And so we will think we're better than him.
And this is exactly what I wanted to point out. The point isn't that we are no longer men or that these men are no longer men. It's that they don't understand what's happening. They've become insecure because of the power imbalance. They've become afraid. They've become anxious. And now they're seeking ways to become a high value man so that they can become on par with the women. It's unfortunate. In the quest for that, you're still losing your resources and you're paying £6,000 to... Nah, yeah. Still is. It's really funny. Anyways, I've really touched this clip and I believe that whatever it is she's got going on, I hold no judgment on her. Her attention is increasing. And to cut it all off, to conclude, I've got one more clip to play. That's it. Nope.
Problem number 1, it makes her sound way too cool. And problem number 2, it's not true. And how do I know this? I had a 20-minute recorded conversation with the guy that she was sleeping with that was with another woman. Let me tell you, folks, billionaire is not a word I would use to describe this man.
This is the guy that exposed her. So there's updates. I'm seeing there's updates. So... Not only was she messing around with a married man, she was messing around with an average value man, not really a high value man. And in my estimation, she probably is funding this man with the £6,000 per hour that she makes from the other men. And voila, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Why? Because it's got the right It's got the right joystick, the kind of joystick that she likes, that she has no ownership of, that she is actually threatening the owner of the joystick.
Super nice guy, super cool, but he worked the place that she worked. And I think that this is a PR spin by Sadia Khan to make it seem like what she was doing was so much cooler than it actually was, when in reality, she was just letting somebody drop off that dick at midnight anytime they wanted to.
That's the point. Someone's man is really holding her down. Someone who can claim her. Someone who isn't even high value. A regular Joe is causing her to lose the whole global fame, the global reputation. The £6,000 per hour, all compromised because of an average joystick. Think about it. And this is the same person, the same woman that people trust to give them the right strategies to become high value as a man or a woman. She's not high value. She can't get a high value man. In fact, she is everything other than high value based on this. And that gives you the right insight into why, for you as a man, you've got no business learning how to be a man from a woman. I don't care whatever her credentials say. If you want to be a man, listen to those who came before. Listen to the men who came before you. Let's run a clip.
And the text messages reflect.
So these text messages, at the end of the day, has really done her dirty. It's unfortunate. We are in the world of IT. We're in the world of, technology and social media. Thanks to these tools, we are able to see who she is for who she really is. It's unfortunate. I still like her though. She's smart. She makes sense. But on the flip side, this reveals the imperfections in us as human beings. This reveals the gaps in our perfection journeys as human beings. This reveals our flaws as passing creatures. Nobody has it all. This is the more reason you should trust in yourself and seek the right ways to become a better man for yourself. Talk to your father. Find mentors. Find older men with the right thing on their head. With the right head on their shoulder. It's no longer a joke. Or insist, become a clown, become a pawn in the Sadia Khan's hands out there. It's nice hanging out with you guys. I'll catch you again. If this is your first time hanging out with me, click the buttons, subscribe, like, click on the notification bell so you can get my videos. Let's spread this word out there. I'll be reacting to some other videos. Until next time, I'll catch you again. Ciao.
You don't know, say it a man, it check me pockets, man. $3 man says it's a hot $1, a $200, $5 motherfucking $1,000 blazing hot, man. I straight to tell them, spend the money, man. When you mark the man.